Hello everyone and welcome to another Destiny video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can beat Crota with just two swords. The main thing you got to do with this one when you spawn in is make sure you've got your team organised properly and you know who's doing what. And the best way to do it is have one guy who's specifically just running the sword, three guys who are going to be firing rockets at Crota, and the other two guys who are going to be taking out the knights in the tower and just shooting Crota with a primary weapon to get his attention. Okay, so when you spawn in, there's going to be a crystal in the middle of the room. So what you want to do is get your whole fire team to stand around this crystal, and you can tell when you're close enough because what will happen is your screen will turn a little bit green, like a green sort of gas effect, and once you're all close enough the round will start, and you can tell when it starts because what will happen is all your fire team will start to glow orange. And once that happens, you will then need to take cover next to the doors, totems, even the main window which leads to outside. As long as you can have a bit of cover from all the fire that's about to come in, then that's fine. And what you need to do is once the glass pops on the side, is take out the acolytes and the knights as fast as possible. The one thing to remember on this bit is there is no health regeneration. So if you are fairly new at doing this bit, I would recommend you have guns like Surge Regime or Red Death. There is also helmets that you can wear for each class, which allows you to pick up an orb of light to regenerate your health. And this is another thing to have, and another reason why to have at least one Titan in your team, because then the Titan can pop a bubble, he'll drop two orbs of light, and then at least everyone's got a chance of picking up an orb and regenerating some health. Now once you've done that bit, you all need to head to the left side and just wait here. Now what will happen is normally the guy who's going to be running the sword will say, right, I'm going to get the chalice of light. People who are unaware of where the chalice is located, there's a screenshot on screen now. Once you have the chalice, meet back on the left side, so anyone in your fire team who needs that health regening can then take the chalice off you, regen the health, and then once everyone's all finished with it, give the chalice to the guy that's going to be running the sword, because he would need it a lot more than anyone else. Now what you need to do, start with, and this is where everyone's roles come into effect, is as soon as you've gone to get the chalice, the sword bearer will then start to proceed out the main door in the middle. Now what you need to do is the guys who are on sniper duty taking out the knights in the tower needs to get into their position, and then everyone else will proceed outside, take out the sword bearer as fast as you can, and as soon as the sword bearer is down, the guy who's running the sword will run and pick up the sword. He will then proceed to the left side of where Crota is, and there's some rocks he can jump up on, and then what he would do is he'll ask for a round of rockets. You will then fire your rockets. Providing there's no glitches, Crota will then go down to one knee, and at this point the guy who's running the sword will jump up, attack him, and then what he'll do is if he's a hunter he'll turn invisible, or if he's a warlock or titan he'll then go back to the same rock that he was on originally, ask for a second round of rockets, and then Crota will go down to one knee again. He'll do the same process again, and then what he'll do is he'll come back and meet you in the left side, and then once again you can then take the chalice of light to regen any health that you lost if needed. Also, one thing to bear in mind, two of the snipers, when you see the sword bearer go down and the guy go get the sword, one of you need to switch to your primary weapons and then just shoot at Crota with your primary weapon. And what this will do, this should just draw the attention of him away from the guy that is actually running the sword. All you're doing at this point is just waiting for Crota to go back to the middle, because what happened after he was attacked with the second round, he went to the right. Now what you need to do is as soon as he goes back to the middle, just do the same process as the first sword. You have your two snipers taking out the guards in the tower, you have the rest of you coming forward taking out the sword bearer as fast as you can, and then what you'll do is the guy who's running the sword will then go get the sword. One of the snipers will be shooting a primary weapon at Crota, and then when the guy who's running the sword is ready, he'll ask for rockets. You fire the rockets at Crota, down he goes to one knee. Guys running the sword will then go up and attack him, and then what he'll do is he'll go back to the rock, ask for the last round of rockets. As soon as the rockets hit, he'll go up and then he'll finish off crota. And there you go, you have just beaten crota on normal. Another thing to bear in mind, for this process to actually work, you actually need this guy who's running the sword to be level 32, or else he won't be doing enough damage to crota to actually beat him in 2 swords. Thanks for watching. If this video was any use to you, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.